all right. हमारा म्यूजिक क्या था भाई?
हाँ, हमारा म्यूजिक था वो फंकी वाला।
राहुल भूल गया
तुमको तो पता ही नहीं है भाई।
काफी समय हो गया हम लोगों ने रिकॉर्ड किए हुए। I remember last time we told you guys that we'll get back to recording. We're not sure when you're gonna hear this episode.
See, the issue is we did record, guys, and the problem was I kind of lost a couple of the recordings. So that is why we are in this situation where we're recording again, and we haven't taken out an episode in a little while.
Thanks, Rahul.
Yeah, second
If
time.
If Rahul hadn't messed up these 2 times, I think we would have had at least like 5 or 6 more episodes.
You fuck. हम लोग तो उस दिन 4 रिकॉर्ड किए थे ना?
No, bro, we recorded 2, man. Why would you say 4? We recorded 2 episodes. And
But the previous time को भी जोड़ो तुम.
I have only lost 2 episodes.
Previously you've done something, no? Some major जो record ही नहीं हुआ ऐसा कुछ.
No, that didn't save. That was Amir Rizvi, our musician.
Oh,
yes. Say guest. ऐसे मत बोल. Just say guest. बढ़िया. Alright, guys. Anyway, coming back, and because of Rahul's shithousery, we couldn't put out any content. But now we are here, and we are going to be recording regularly, or at least these episodes.
Season 2.
Season 2 is finally here. Rahul 10 साल से बोल रहे करने के लिए अब आ गया. And I just thought this episode, since we, I think, probably start the season 2 with this, when you'll be hearing it, we thought we'll do some catch up to tell you what the 3 fans have been up to. काफी time हो गया है, तो अभी थोड़ी बातें करते हैं. Hope you guys are entertained. So
keep it short and sweet, huh?
Yeah. But there's a lot to talk about. I think a lot has changed. And I think what we can do with this is, guys, apart from what we've been up to, we can also do, like, it's been more than a year into the podcast. So what we were doing then versus how things have changed now in terms of life, work, personality, relationships,
अरे बाप रे,
everything. थोड़ा users को बोलते हैं, थोड़ा बातें करते हैं.
Updates. First, let's start with Rahul, obviously.
Yes.
Why do we have to start with me?
Because you're the man, bro. You're the one who everyone thinks is like killing it in life, who like has this awesome ass job, living in the
Screw you, please.
So
anyway, life update. I came to India. I went to India. I don't know what to say anymore. But I was in Calcutta for 3 weeks, which was awesome. I didn't meet a lot of people just because of COVID and because I have grandparents back home. I only met selective few people. And then I came back and I started working again. There's not been anything very major in my life that has happened in the last.
Promotion हुआ ये सब तो बोल.
I got promoted.
ये हरामजादा. यही था जो I got it.
What? I don't like talking.
I didn't study for the exam. I didn't study anything.
Oh, boss! Go fuck off. This was you. This was you.
8. That's it.
One second. You know what the problem was in school, okay? So essentially, before every exam, I used to call up Joji. We used to be like, oh, ask me questions, you know? So that, we know how much we know, what we don't know. Then my mother used to come into the room just when I'm on the phone. She's like, all the time you're just on your phone. I'm like, Mom, I'm like asking questions and all. It's important. And the results come, and my mom's like, see, you spend all your time on the phone asking these questions. He spends that little time with you, and then that's it. Then he focuses. Then why does Georgie get more marks than you? I'm like, what is this? Why am I facing all of this inquisition when it's not my fault, you know?
But Georgie doesn't always get more marks than you. Even Rahul was pretty like good.
Yeah.
Rahul ko that was the question at my place. जब results आया और राहुल को कितना मिला?
Same. Georgie को कितना मिला? ईश्वरी को कितना मिला? अरे यार.
मेरे माँ बाप तो पूछते नहीं थे. लगता था सभी गए गुजरे.
अरे at that time our phones were not like cell phones. We had the landlines.
I remember Georgie's number 32958740.
Bro, when I was in Calcutta this time, I actually called his landline also, thinking it might still be operational.
अरे हमको तो बार-बार अटा रहता दिमाग में वो नंबर. अटा है मेरे दिमाग में वो नंबर. So yeah. Good. So Rahul promotion, came back to India. We met Rahul also, guys. Quite good काफी chill के काफी मजा है. So
Yeah, long
And
time since
also,
I've been home, so it was kind of weird for me. I won't lie. It was like it was funny being back in Calcutta after 2 years. Also funny because not everything was open, and it was different because like every like December when we're together, all of us friends, whatever 10, 15, jitna bhi log get together and we have whatever parties. Then it's like December has its own vibe where it's chill. You go out, you do your things, you drink, you party, whatever. But this time there was none of that really. It was very chill, low key, and in a very big sense, I thought like, oh, we've grown up.
yeah,
Maybe.
no, for sure.
I don't know. Don't you think so? Like, okay, you can't just give me you can disagree or agree accordingly.
I was thoda deviated from the fact that, by the way, to viewers, Ishmeet's drinking Coke, by the way. Okay, this is not like he's not having alcohol.
Yeah, person who works से bought a new iPhone. He's like, भैया आप पियो. हम बोला पिए कुछ मिलाओ. मैं बोला नहीं. दारू वारू छोड़ दिया ना हम actually.
Why Ishmeet's relative use this podcast as a Sikh openly drinking alcohol on a podcast where they'll, I don't know, kill him
Coca-Cola.
the next day. हाँ.
Yeah, but anyway, Rahul, I think I totally resonate with that. Yeah. Everything is suddenly like last year, this year, what did we do for New Year's? None of us were even celebrating it with each other.
Dude, everybody was home.
Yeah,
All of us were home.
but I wasn't.
Except for you, all of us were home. And I was like, dude, it was incredible. You were in Bombay, Georgie, sitting and enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
But like half the people contracted COVID. Well, all of you contracted COVID.
Oh yes.
वो भी हुआ हाँ सबका उसी टाइम में हुआ basically the New Year's party was the wherever everyone went that was the hot spot.
पूरा कलकत्ता को New Year's के समय हुआ है COVID. Everybody.
But also let me just say that we were 5 of us, Georgie, Vishmit, and 2 other friends, and all of us were not together on New Year's. And within 3 days of New Year's or 4 days of New Year's, every single one of you contracted COVID and without meeting each other. Ishmeet was the only fucker who came to my house on New Year's actually. Probably after he had COVID. Which is not his fault. He probably didn't know. But okay.
Yeah. When did I come to? What was second? No, I came to your house.
No, first only you came.
First I came to your house. Yeah. अरे 2 दिन लगते हैं ना वो भी जल होने में वैसे ही चलो ठीक है
I didn't tell my parents that you might have had COVID at that point of time. I told them like 2 days later because otherwise they'd freak out. They'd freak out. I was freaking out that my COVID test result will come positive.
वो rapid test
Yeah, rapid and RT-PCR.
Hey, भाई RT-PCR बहुत महंगा है भाई हजार
RT-PCR is a joke, bro. You know what they do? They want it to be a negative test, so they just they put it in your nose and take it out like this. Put it and take it out. So वो negative आना ही उसको है because normally even though if you do the rapid test, you put it in your nose. You're supposed to swirl 5 times. Yeah. RT-PCR I did. I paid 700, 800 or whatever. Negative आया. And
bro, 1 second. RT-PCR is. Hello, let me tell you. RT-PCR is cheaper than rapid test.
Baba, rapid test India में 250.
1 second. No. Let me tell you. For the airport, when you go and you need to fly, and you need to get it done, okay, within certain number of hours. The rapid test, which is required for certain countries, is 2,900 rupees at Delhi airport. The RT-PCR result, which comes in 6 hours, is 500 rupees.
Our rapid test is a MyCovid self kit where you put it in your own.
Oh, that also I did, but no, I was not talking about that. I was talking about when somebody else does it for you.
नहीं मेरा वो हुआ था चलो वो आएंगे उस पे के करके राहुल का हो गया थैंक यू राहुल फॉर अपडेटिंग द यूजर्स जॉय जी आप बताइए छोटा एपिसोड रखिएगा याद रखना
मेरा since starting, so when we started this podcast, I was like getting into podcasting, podcast editing, all that shit. Last year of college, didn't know what I was doing, I was interviewing everywhere for a job. So, doing the shittiest of shit law firm jobs just for some sort of acknowledgement and a job somewhere. But then later on, late second half of last year, I got some sort of a stable job and I'm got enrolled as an advocate. And then
yes,
अभी क्या हुआ, like January में one of the firms that I was interviewing with for, they like called me back whether I was still interested in that, which I interviewed for a year back. And I
Hey,
was like,
yeah.
and I
Oh,
was like,
shit.
no, bitch, I'm not interested, and I'm happy where I am. ऐसे करके हो.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's
Guys, I'll
Interesting.
show what Georgie's thing has been. I have it. I wanted to show it in the podcast.
ऐसा.
Georgie sent me this letter for my birthday. Okay, so when I was somebody else received it at the gate, चले इश्मीत आपको कोई लॉयर वॉयर से लेटर है? मैं बोला है, मेरा फट गया यार, बिकॉज एक बार कोई मेरे पे केस किया हुआ है. देन लिखा हुआ
Wait.
एडवोकेट. हाँ बताएंगे. जॉर्जी एडवोकेट. एंड आई वाज लाइक अरे ये मेरा बच्चा है भाई, मेरा भाई है ये. Yeah,
Actually, so it reached pretty fast. It was like not, yeah.
everybody.
This is not even
Damn,
like
bro.
speed post.
I love that you can add it to your name. I just absolutely
Right,
love that you
fucking
can add it
hot
to your
man,
name.
fucking hot. हम बहुत flex किया फिर.
ऐसा.
So, yeah.
Acha, one second. Sorry to interrupt. Why the fuck do you have a police case against you?
Abhi, no, not a police case. Somebody sent a legal notice because we had fired him and he did not like it.
Oh yeah, that I remember.
That you remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Legal notice is nothing.
what more? What else?
What more apart from that? Then I went to Bombay after, like, normally I throughout my college life I interned a lot at Bombay. So all those questions that you have in your early adult life where you question, am I in the right place? If everyone around me is working so hard and they have places to go and they're working like crazy, and do I fit in here? Is this the industry for me? Now after starting practicing in Calcutta, I went back there where I had those initial doubts and questions and a lot of shit. So I went and I had a different perspective to Bombay. I was like more, yeah, they might be running around and they have this shit going on here, but this is not my place. I don't fit in here. My world and running around is somewhere else, and it's also happening there. So I was more clear and more mature about how I view and perceive Bombay. Bombay can be really like, it can be too much to take in.
Intimidating, yes.
Yeah, intimidating. Yeah. Yeah, वही तो अभी वो that could be a nice transition to Ishmeet.
Segue.
Yeah.
Good segue to Ishmeet. So, okay, guys. Firstly, again, once again, congratulations, Joyji, advocate. Okay. So, guys, I think a lot has happened over the last few months, specifically say when we started doing our podcast also and catch up also. So, we got, so purely from a professional point of view. So we not bought. I made this mistake a lot of times. We rented a villa out from a company in Juhu, right? And we tried to make it a co-working space for content creators, which is a thing. So it's like a very, I'm sure अगर कोई मेरे को follow करता story पे तो देख ही लिया होगा. But I think the transition to that it's pretty insane, and it's been 3 years since I've been working here also. So I was just telling, so we had a few people come here for an event, and I was telling them that we had started off from a table which is half the size of the dining table in this villa, and now we've got this entire villa after 3 years. So I think that in itself, if that's like a physical manifestation of how I feel I have also grown over the last 3 years, and specifically in this 1 year, there have been more responsibilities, more accountability. One of the biggest things that happened in my life so far was my sister's wedding last year. Last year ही हो गया in December. And I think in that 1 year, जो maturity भी नहीं, at least from a financial perspective, thinking perspective, क्योंकि साला salary शादी का budget तो ऐसे ऐसे हो रहा, पैसे उतने ही है. So managing all of that here, and these guys know how stressed out I was also after a point of time. There's so many things going on, but the wedding was amazing. People called it a concert, and I felt like all my entire family was sitting after the wedding, and my sister was not here. She had gone. So you're like, "Bhai, we've pulled this off." So it was a very exhilarating year because we've been prepping for 10 months, and then शादी आई 4 दिन में खत्म हो गया. And Georgie had a lot of fun, guys, in the Sangeet. I have videos which show that.
ऐसा.
And it was insane. And then Rahul, who I met after a very long time. I think 8 महीने हो गए होंगे. Last time I met him in Bombay only. And I think I just one more thing I'd like to add. So मेरा birthday अभी गया guys, few days back, and I have never felt so much of love being showered. To give you guys context, um, my sister who's here, who just got married, she's in Bombay only. She shifted here along with her husband now. And my other sister, Ashwin, she flew down from Bangalore for a surprise. So my sister wanted to keep a party. वही family थे, थोड़े मेरे work friends and a few other people they knew. My sister flew in from Bangalore and surprised us. So that was one entire surprise. I had a very good time रात को, and मेरी बहन का घर है, मतलब मेरा ही घर है. So पूरा घर घर वाला feeling भी है कि I might be away from home, but I'm at home only. So I think that was one which was very nice. And then throughout the day, then I was there, then I came back, and then I had friends from Calcutta who shared a lot of gifts. A lot of people had shared a lot of other good stuff. So it was very nice. And most importantly, guys, my work friends, my colleagues here, they gave me a ton of gifts, each keeping in mind some things that I say, things that I enjoy, like hair care, hair mask, koi mehenga sala ke de diye, koi face wash, so very nice things. And the best part was they ended with a 5-minute video, like compilation of all their thoughts and all these things. And by the end of it, I was just stunned, overwhelmed and stunned. And I remember that day I was up till 4:30 just replying to messages and all of that, and calm khatam karke. And I was just like, one word came out of my mouth. That was, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. I don't know who did I say that to, what. I was just like, I'm so grateful, man. Thank you so much. And I think that is something that's been a blessing, and I'm going to practice a lot of that gratitude from now on.
Right.
So
Insta influencer.
abhi,
Gratitude. 3 points of gratitude every morning.
no, but this was a very genuine. I shared the video with these guys also. मैं एकदम बहुत emotional. वो मेरा highlight था. और फिर मैं भाई का 1 हफ्ते बाद आया, तो सीन और चौड़ा हो गया मेरा. तो बस ये सीन है.
तू पढ़ा है क्या वो?
पढ़ चुके, खोला हुआ मेरी जान. उसके
Oh,
बाद
so you read?
I've read the first page, then I thought I'll read the entire thing later on आराम से. खोलेगा, सबके सामने पढ़ेंगे. So but yeah, it was, I think it's been a very good year, very different year, and it's been, yeah, सही है, सब मस्त चल रहा है.
So I think that's a good short group chat or a group call that you had
We are back.
of us saying that we are back, and hope you guys are also doing well and keeping safe. And that's all. I think that's a wrap. And see you soon in our next episode.
Please,
Bye-bye.
guys, one more thing. Make sure you email if you've got any experiences that you like to share with us. एक साल के बाद, when the podcast started versus now, please share with us on Rahul. Your cue.
3FAATY@gmail.com.
That's right. 3FAATY@gmail.com. Chalo, all right, guys. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.